What's up, guys? DwkYTContact videos. I make military content, put it on the internet for you. Of course, our social media links are in the description down below. I have with me Matthew St. John. Let me make sure my fucking keys don't work. Cool, I'll have to click on you. This is Matthew, one of my subscribers for a while. You're a SeeBee, correct?
That is correct. Construction mechanic.
Construction mechanic. When did you join the Navy?
July 20th.
July 20th?
Last year.
So how long have you been a SeeBee? How long is their pipeline, should I say?
Well, via SeeBee, I was officially granted a SeeBee, January 18th of this year.
So like 2 months or so?
Yeah.
You're stationed out in California?
Yes.
Cool. Where in California?
Port Hueneme, it's about an hour north of LA.
Hour north of LA. Oh, I don't even think I know where that is, man. I don't think I've even been over there. I'm sure I've like passed it.
It's like 20 minutes north of Malibu.
Cool, cool. Before we get into like what a SeeBee is and all that, why don't you like tell us something about yourself, or why you joined the Navy yourself before the Navy, leading up to the Navy?
Before I joined the Navy, I was a carpenter and hated it and barely making it through my month, making my bills. So I wanted to join the Navy so I could get a new job and go from there. And
I feel like that's a common stepping stone for everyone. You know, get out of the rut that they're in and then use the Navy as a stepping stone for something else. Do you see yourself as a lifer, or do you just want to do the one and done?
I haven't decided yet. I want to see how it goes first.
Yeah,
I'm open to both.
Yeah, I often hear there's a saying like, don't judge the Navy on your first command. I'm sure they say it with the SeeBees too, but a lot of corpsmen get in and they hate their first hospital, and then they get out not knowing what else is beyond just that hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so besides being a SeeBee, did you get the job you wanted at MEPS? Did you contract for it at MEPS, or did you want something else and then they told you, hey, we have SeeBee open?
I wanted to be a SeeBee. I just didn't want to be a CM. I wanted to be an EO, equipment operator, but they said I would have been in the pipeline for another year or two before that was an open job for me.
Got it.
I just picked my second choice.
Got it. Can you explain to the audience, because everyone, like majority of the people who are subscribed to me are like dep police. Can you explain exactly what like SeeBee is and then the differences between the different SeeBees? Because a lot of people think SeeBee is one thing.
Oh, it's way more than that. But in the SeeBees, we have 7 jobs in the SeeBees. We have CMs, construction mechanics, that work on the vehicles. We got EOs that drive the vehicles. CEs, construction electricians who do electrical work on, and then SWs, which are steel workers. They are basically do welding. And then there's BUs, builders that build. What else is there? Oh yeah, UTs, and then crap.
On the spot, man. People are watching, dude.
I know, man. But engineer basically aids.
Got it. So can you get skills from each and other, or would you have to put in a cross rating package? Does it work like C schools for you guys, to where you can become one SeeBee and then just put in a package and do another and hold both, or do you have to literally change your job?
It depends on which SeeBee you are and which one you want to go to. Like if I want to cross rate to a EO, I can do that easily because as a CM, but a BU would have to go through the A school way and cross rate that way.
Do you guys all take the exact same advancement exam and then compete against each other, or does each rate have its individual advancement exam?
E6 and below have different, and then E7 and above have all the same.
Okay. See, that's the way that most jobs should do it. So like as like a hospital corpsman's kind of similar to that. We have like 36 different specialties, but what's so stupid is we all take the exact same exam. So like I just took my advancement exam and it was asking about, you know, x-ray, dental, pharmacy, stuff that I've never done, but we're getting tested on it. So if anything, the hospital corps has to take over after the SeeBees. And even though you guys are all SeeBees, you guys are different than one another. And a lot of people think SeeBees are just one thing, just same thing as hospital corpsmen. Everyone thinks we're all one condensed fucking thing. And there's like 36 different types of us, man.
Yeah.
Do you ever get confused as one of the other jobs and someone asks you to do some shit that you don't know how to do?
Not really, because we all have different places to be. We don't work all in the same shop.
True. How many SeeBee battalions are there in California, or are you the one?
There are three regular battalions, and then we have a group.
Okay. Group. Is there any of them down here by me?
There'd be SeeBees on every base, but not as commands. Like the close. Like this next month, I'll be deploying to an island off by San Diego, San Clemente Island.
San Clemente.
That's where the SEALs do their third phase of training.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Are you going to get to interact with the SEALs at all, or are you guys strictly there for like a training op?
It's a 6-month deployment, but I've heard stories we might be picked for helping out the SEALs training, but very rarely.
Have you had any aspirations of ever going spec op or something like that? Or what spec ops could you apply for as a SeeBee?
As a SeeBee, you can be attached to one, where I'd be just their support, be working on their vehicles and stuff.
Is that like SWIC boats or like literally with one of the SEAL teams?
Either SWIC or with the Navy or SEALs. Either or.
Do you guys get the do you guys have an actual SeeBee warfare device, or do you guys use the expeditionary warfare device?
No, we have our own device called the SeeBee combat device.
SeeBee combat device. Do you have one of those lying around that we could look at, man? Because I don't have one of those.
I don't. I'm working towards mine.
You're on the PQS right now?
Yes.
Yeah, those are the worst part. Do they do the oral board just like all the other ones?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
two of them.
That's the worst part, man, is remembering all that shit after months. For the viewers that don't know, those shiny pins that we wear on our... Babe, can you grab that? For the viewers who don't know, this is an FMF device. It's a warfare device. His is going to look at a little bit different once he qualifies for one, but each rating normally has their own type of device. If you're a general shipboard rate, you'll probably just get the ESWAS or Air W. And then if you're, you know, aviation, you can get combat crew and air warfare. There's like a 30-something air warfare fucking devices, man. It's crazy. But basically what you do is once you get into a community, you have a PQS, and then all this means is you specialize in a very specific like group of people. I get a lot of questions on, you know, how do you get this warfare device? How do you get this warfare device? And it's like, man, like I feel bad because they're telling me there's certain rates, and it's like you won't be able to get any of those, you know. like MAs normally get 0 warfare devices, like ever. They normally can't get sea duty on ships because you only need like a couple MAs per ship, right? Because you normally have ASF, auxiliary security forces. So realistically, like rates like that are just screwed out of it unless they get super lucky and get deployed to somewhere where they can get their expeditionary. But even then, it's still hard, you know? Before we conclude this interview, is there anything you want to say to the fans, man? The depth police?
Keep on doing depth pool crap and get through crappy boot camp and get out to the fleet and have fun.
All right, guys, so we're going to wrap up this interview. If you do want to follow Matthew St. John, his Instagram and possible YouTube is in the description down below. Go ahead and give him a follow. Tell him DWK sent you. Of course, any SeeBee questions, you can divert from my question and answers and bring it over his channel. He'll probably be able to give you a better answer than I can. All right, see you guys.